Welcome to Excel Study 247. This is your one-stop place for exam preparation tips, study materials, and smart learning tricks that can help you succeed in competitive exams. If you're new here, I'd love to have you as part of our community. Make sure to explore the channel and hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on useful study content. Join us, stay updated, and let's achieve success together.
A chapter from the NCERT Class 8 Science book. In the next part of this video, I will cover some important MCQs for a quick revision. Now let's start the class and explore this fascinating topic together. Chapter 2. The Invisible Living World Beyond Our Naked Eye. A brief overview. Introduction to the invisible world. The human eye can only see objects above a certain size. So, for a long time, many tiny things remained unknown. The discovery of the microscope opened up a fascinating hidden world of tiny living creatures. A microscope uses lenses, which are curved pieces of glass, to make small things appear bigger. Early pioneers in this field include Robert Hooke, who in 1665 published his book Micrographia with detailed drawings of cork cells he observed, and Antonie van Leeuwenhoek, a Dutch scientist from the same era who is known as the father of microbiology for being the first to clearly see and describe tiny living things like bacteria and blood cells. The cell, the basic unit of life. All living things, whether plants or animals, are called organisms and are made up of cells. The cell is the basic unit of life, similar to how a brick is the basic unit of a wall.
Basic cell structure. A typical cell has three main parts. Cell membrane, a thin outer lining that encloses the cytoplasm and nucleus, separating one cell from another. It is porous, allowing essential materials to enter and waste to exit. Cytoplasm, the space between the cell membrane and the nucleus, filled with a substance where most life processes take place. Nucleus, a small round structure usually in the center of the cell, which regulates all activities and growth. Differences between plant, animal, and bacterial cells. Cells can differ in size, shape, and structure. Plant cells and some bacterial and fungal cells have an extra outer layer called a cell wall that provides rigidity and strength. Plant cells also contain chloroplasts, which are rod-shaped structures that have chlorophyll and help in photosynthesis. Additionally, plant cells often have a large vacuole for storage, waste disposal, and maintaining cell shape, while animal cells either lack them or have small ones. Bacterial cells do not have a well-defined nucleus or a nuclear membrane. Instead, they have a region called a nucleoid. Levels of organization. The bodies of complex organisms are organized in a structured way. Cells, the fundamental building blocks of life. Tissues, a group of similar cells working together. Organs, different tissues organized to perform a specific function. Organ systems, several organs working together to perform a major bodily function. Organism, all the organ systems together make up a complete living being. The life of a complex organism begins with a single cell, the egg, which repeatedly divides to form a complete being made of many cells. These are called multicellular organisms, such as plants, animals, and humans. Microorganisms. Microorganisms, or microbes, are living organisms that are so small they cannot be seen with the naked eye. Some are unicellular, single-celled, like bacteria and amoeba, while others are multicellular, like some fungi and algae. They are found everywhere, in water, soil, air, and even inside our bodies. Beneficial roles of microorganisms. Decomposition and recycling. Microbes, like fungi and bacteria, decompose dead plants, animals, and waste into nutrient-rich manure. This process recycles important nutrients back into the soil, helping plants grow. Food production. Microorganisms play a vital role in our food. For example, yeast, a type of fungi, produces carbon dioxide during respiration, which makes dough rise and become soft and fluffy for bread and cakes. Lactobacillus bacteria ferment milk to make curd, producing lactic acid that makes it sour.
Agriculture. Bacteria like Rhizobium live in the root nodules of legumes, for example peas, beans, and trap nitrogen from the air, making it useful for the plants and increasing soil fertility. Environmental cleanup. Scientists have developed bacteria that can break down oil spills. Additionally, some bacteria and fungi can decompose waste in an oxygen-free environment to produce biogas, a fuel source containing methane. Oxygen production. Microalgae, which are microscopic plant-like organisms, produce more than half of the Earth's oxygen supply through photosynthesis. They also serve as a food source for aquatic animals and are used by humans as health supplements. Note on viruses. Viruses are microscopic and acellular, that is, not made of cells. They can only multiply by entering a living cell and may cause diseases in plants, animals, or bacterial cells. That wraps up our lecture on the invisible living world beyond our naked eye. Thank you for joining and exploring this fascinating chapter with me. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and watch the next video where we will dive into important MCQs for a quick revision of this chapter. See you there.
Thank you for watching today's class. If you found this lesson helpful, please subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for more upcoming videos. To test your understanding of this topic, make sure to attempt the quiz. The link is provided in the description and also included in the PDF. See you in the next video. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.